All right, here we go with this house. First thing we're going to do, here's the exterior. There's the paint. Right there's the stain. This fence right here will be stained that color. Make sure not to paint there. Don't paint that. This tree, these limbs have to be cut where they're not touching the fence or the roof. So we gotta just snap these just a little bit. This bush right here will have to be trimmed up, as well as that bush and this bush right here in the front yard. That has to be trimmed up really small. All right, so we're gonna trim that bush. We're gonna stain that. And so here's the pillar. There's a pillar here. There's a pillar there. That's going to be wrapped with cedar, and it's going to be stained the same color as that. We're going to make some shutters. One on that side, this side, that side, and that side. The shutters are going to look just like the neighbor's shutter. That's where I'm getting this idea from. Those shutters. So he just made those shutters. We're going to make some shutters as well, just like he did. All right. And those shutters are going to be painted the same stain color as the fence. Just like his are painted, we're going to have shutters there as well. The trim on this house is going to be a dark gray. The porch, the walkway area is going to be a dark gray. This pole is going to be dark gray. This brick, all of this brick is going to be a dark gray as well. Then there's one brick right here that needs to be set up the right way. So this house is going to be trimmed out in gray. We're going to have shutters on there, which is going to be trimmed. The porch walkway area is going to be gray as well. This is going to be trimmed in gray as well, and this mailbox is going to be gray. Now, there was a screen door here. We're going to remove the frame to the screen door, screen door. That's going to be nice and trimmed out in gray as well. All right. This bush that's touching the vehicle, these bushes have to be cut to where you got a clearance of at least 15 feet high. These bushes can't touch the wall or the wall, the side of the house. That's against code, because a rodent could potentially climb here and get on top of the roof. So that's against FHA guidelines. So these trees that's touching the house nothing can touch. No tree can touch the house. No bush can touch the house. The whole trim is going to be gray. This is going to have to be painted back gray again. This is going to be painted gray. We got to repair this before it's painted gray. That's going to have to paint it gray. You see the overspray. This back patio area, this needs to be all gray as well. That back door has to be trimmed out in gray. Pretty much all of the windows have to be trimmed out in gray. And this tree is really low. It has, now this, any branches that hangs low here have to be lifted up. So you want about a 15-foot clearance on, as far as this driveway is concerned. You want a good clearance. That board has to be put out front. This has to be trimmed out. You want to put a coat right here, possibly gray. This whole back wall could be, whole back area can just be gray. The whole area can be gray, because we want to cover up a lot of that stain, or a lot of that siding. This needs to be trimmed out in gray. That needs to be trimmed out in gray. Same deal there. And there's a piece of this soffit in the back. That needs to be trimmed out and finished trimmed out in gray as well. You don't have to stain the back of this fence. Nobody really cares about the back of the fence. And that's it for the outside.